We traveled together, on a journey fed by renewed pleasure. All around us we heard the voices of past lovers, bent upon reaching us, to end our blissful song before it could be sung. The lake came upon us so suddenly, and with it brought us solace, for in the middle a solitary island would become our refuge, to deliver us from the walking horrors of our past. Hands grasped, we took the icy plunge, swimming past the sunken wreckage of some poor man's last day of pleasure. From the shore, solitary lake islands always appear closer to desperate refugees. Out of breath, with only half the distance trekked, the choppy waves are bent on filling our lungs with its cold despair, but like a beacon of solace, the island's mountain pulls us in with its harmonizing chorus, and in that moment, it sung, louder than life, like a beating drum leading the procession. No song would be better sung. The rocky shores stabbed at our souls. Shards of broken glass glittered as we lumbered past. Now upon us, this mountain, which stood taller than any giant, would provide some solace, whose final breath gave us life, and that we would strip its bones and take no pleasure, and build us a castle of rock and stone to shield us from the world that has been torn and bent. With great strength, we swing the axe and tear into its flesh, and build from it an eternal refuge. On the 7th day, storm clouds gather as the darkening sky fills with birds seeking refuge. Their vocalized panic would not be enough to warn us, and as their final notes are sung, a bright crimson blood moon rises. A booming thunder shakes us to our core, bending our reality, abruptly shifting us from the familiar as the air turns still. Overhead, the final bird passes us atop our tower where we believe we are safe, and ignorantly, we take pleasure in the knowledge that the walls we created would protect us, lost in our own misled solace. Our little island now feels so vulnerable. What little solace could be found in this encroaching threat barreling towards our place of refuge? United we stand, armed only with the will to live. Hand in hand, I hold on to that pleasure only his touch could give. A final gift to me as our world shrinks in. Surrounded, they sang to us. Rain started to fall in unrelenting sheets, piercing our skin, obscuring our vision, past the point of realization that our opportunity for flight has passed. We must stand now, unbent. As the moon passes the sun in its ritual exchange, and rays of light bend the shape of the horizon that cast deep shadows upon our final place of solace, the world becomes alive again. And in the wake of what has passed, the silence that holds the space of our island refuge is louder than any storm that has yet to sing, for nothing could bring us more pleasure than that of our journey, bent on leading us to this refuge. Past the wreckage, those who followed would hear us sing, our final night, embracing the solace, surrendering to life's greatest pleasure.